Good evening, enemies. We know that you have a choice when deciding who to shoot at. We appreciate you choosing Remy Express. Please leave all of your valuable loot inside of your death crate, as it will be easier to access. Thank you again for choosing Remy Express Death Services.
Zombie apocalypse.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back. I just want to do a few quick housekeeping things here before the video gets going. Number one, I wanted to say I was really hoping today to have a video for you guys that was the highlights of our most recent custom games last Saturday. Unfortunately, the laptop that I record on and that I use to stream from is just not powerful enough to be able to stream and record at a high quality at the same time. So all of my recordings are either ruined or they have this weird fuzziness to them that kind of blurs in and out, and I don't want to put that out on the channel and ask people to watch that. It's the content's wonderful. I mean, we had a great time, and thank you guys so much for coming out. I mean, as far as I understand it, everybody had a really good time playing. I certainly know we did, so thank you guys so much for coming out and supporting it and having fun. I just don't want to put that footage out there. It's just not high enough quality for, you know, what I would expect if I was tuning in to watch a highlights video or a stream for that matter. So I apologize. Please know that I am slowly working on getting better equipment so that I can make sure that when we have these custom games, I get high quality recordings and I can put out some fun, entertaining videos where we can all, you know, look back and laugh and enjoy the custom games action. Having said that, the video today is just something that I've been wanting to put together for a while. Just some fun situations that you get into in PUBG. PUBG is such an interesting game in that any strategy that you use that keeps you alive is a valid, viable strategy. And the gameplay, the variety of gameplay allowed by this style of game makes for such interesting encounters, and I just wanted to share a few of the interesting ones that I've gotten in the last 6 months or so and talk a little bit about them and really just talk about how much I love this damn stupid game. So please let me know what you think in the comments, especially about the custom games. Again, thank you guys so much for the support. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers on the channel, just hit over 900. I cannot thank you enough for being so supportive, for hitting that subscribe button. It's eventually going to put me in a situation where I can make a little bit of money off of ads, and that's going to help me upgrade my equipment so that I can make better videos, put better stuff out there so that the community can enjoy it. So thank you again, and without further ado, let's get started. So the first encounter I'd like to share with you guys today actually starts on Miramar, which is probably my second favorite map. I love this map so much. The differences in terrain, the differences in topography makes the fighting so interesting, and there's places of cover. Whether you're out in the open, you can use the undulating terrain to move around and appear in places where people might not expect you. Wonderful, wonderful map. I won't hear anything contrary to that. It's a fantastic map. So I land, I've got everybody's nightmare situation here. You land and get a pistol, all of a sudden there's a guy above you with an M4. You're in a knockdown, drag-out fight against a fully automatic assault rifle. So this type of encounter is one of the things that makes this game so great, because even with inferior weapons, if you have a superior plan or superior movement, oftentimes that's as a result of just more experience playing the game. Even having a superior headset, which you will see is probably what contributes to me coming out on top in this gunfight right here. I am able to listen to where this guy moves to. He's moving around. He makes the worst mistake you can make in a gunfight, which you're going to see here in a second. As he pulls back to reload, I'm listening. He comes back out around the corner, and watch what he tries to do. He loots an energy drink in the middle of a gunfight with a guy with no vest, no helmet, and a pistol. A lot of good that energy drink is going to do in the afterlife for you, bud. But, you know, I can't say that I haven't been there. That loot lust, that greed, even in the middle of a gunfight, will get you killed. But I made a lot of good choices in this fight. I was constantly moving, constantly getting in cover, listening to his footsteps. I was able to figure out exactly where he was going, which allowed me to make moves that kept me in cover. I even had to make a switch in the middle of this gunfight to a 45 pistol because I got so low on ammo in my 9mm pistol. This is one of the things that makes this game so great. There's no aim assist, right? The guy with the AR is not going to win that battle every time. A superior player with a superior plan who has the experience to calm himself down and take good shots is going to win that fight 99% of the time. Absolutely. But if you take your time, if you're on the pistol side of things, you can win that fight. And that is a fantastic aspect of PUBG. Next, we have another game on Miramar where I was playing in solos, and this is a good example of a game where the best laid plans mean nothing in a battle royale like PUBG. I drove my vehicle up here. We're in one of the final circles with a lot of people. I see a vehicle drive up. I am going to hunt this guy down. That's the plan I have in my head, right? Making sure he's not hiding behind the vehicle. This terrain makes it so interesting to get in these fights. Now you can see I've got a truck behind me, a motorcycle going off, a jump up in front of me. I know there's another guy, and you just saw him off to the right of the screen there. So I've got eyes on this guy. I'm waiting to see what he's going to do, and if he slows down, I'm going to take shots at him. Boom. As I'm planning my attack, I get shot in the pan. I run for cover. All of a sudden, there's a truck behind me trying to hit me, right? This hunting battle just turned into a fight for survival against this guy in the truck who comes up over the hill looking for a fight. So we're do-si-doing around the truck. Who shows up but the guy that I was hunting in the first place? Shows up and saves my life. Probably, maybe. He gets the kill. We were in a good fight back there. And then I'm in a fight with the guy that I was originally hunting. He's using his cover well. I approach. He throws a grenade. Here we go. Force the gunfight. And I am lucky enough to come out on top. So I'm hurt. I know that there's multiple other people that have me in their line of sight, at least from the south side. So I take the opportunity to get a heal, and then I'm looking for any sort of hard cover that I can get into because, just like what happened, I know that more shots are coming in. A lot of people in this circle, so I see what I think is the best spot. I can get into this little hut, get myself a res. Oh my god, and there's a guy just hanging out in the hut. What did I say earlier? The best strategy in this game is the strategy that works. Now, a lot of people in that situation would be crushing their controller and throwing it around. And, you know, obviously I'm not happy to get murked by a guy who's just sitting in a hut like that. But he is the one, old Dr. Feelgood here, is the one who's alive in this situation. That was a good strategy, man. He's got cover. There's nothing wrong with camping in that situation. You know, if your goal, if your objective is to win the game, then good on you. He's the one that's alive, right? Another situation where, you know, you can be out there playing aggressive, making good moves, you know, getting lucky, whatever the scenario may be, and you open a door, not knowing what's on the other side, and next thing you know, you are headed back to the lobby. So for our third one here, we've got yet another one on Miramar. This encounter takes place on Picado. I'm playing with my buddy Gary, who you all know, and he unfortunately died in a little bit of a fluke encounter when we both landed at the stadium, which, as you all likely know, can get really, really crazy when you land at the stadium in Picado. So we're picking up this gameplay after I have taken out the two people at stadium, and we are now hunting the remaining duos in Picado. And we know that there's two people hanging out in this building, pretty sure on the higher floors. And I'm going to let you guys just listen in on this one before we go back and talk about it.
Yeah. He closed the door. He's top floor still. Yeah, they're moving around up the ones on the right for sure.
But I'm trying to listen.
Yeah, okay, sorry, I'm done. Yep. You saw him, right?
Yeah, I saw a little movement. Nades coming in.
He's nading. He's on the left side from where you're at. He killed himself. 100%. I'm positive.
I saw him come in with the suicide nade. That's why I pushed out, but I didn't see his name come up and.
So these guys, realizing that I was by myself, thought in the moment that maybe the best way to minimize the chance that both of them die would be for one person to sacrifice himself. Domestic terrorism is all the rage, as I heard somebody say in Blitz's chat the other day, and he comes in here holding a cooked grenade. I immediately realize that that's the situation, and I go running out and see his buddy in the hallway, who inexplicably misses his opportunity to take me out. I'm constantly backing out of this situation, take him out, and I'm putting fire on that guy for two purposes. Not only to take him out of the game, but also to keep fire on that doorway in case his teammate comes back out with the grenade. And then as you see in the upper right-hand corner there, the teammate succumbs to the grenade that he popped coming into the room. What a crazy plan. But if that plan had worked and the guy's nade would have gone off, if he would have timed it better coming in there, it would have been a brilliant play. Where, yeah, sure, the guy takes damage from the grenade and goes down. Maybe he has to waste a few heals, but his partner's taken no damage. His partner doesn't need a new vest, etc., 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 right? So it's only a bad strategy because it didn't work in this situation. I was lucky enough, good enough player, whatever you want to call it, to recognize the danger of that situation and be in a really good position. Again, due to my headset being able to hear where they are, hear that grenade pop, right? I was in a position to leave that room as soon as possible in case a grenade came flying in. And these are the encounters that make PUBG such an amazing game. I have played God only knows how many hours of PUBG, whether I'm playing serious or screwing around with my friends, and I still see these scenarios play out that I've never seen before in the game. How many other games out there are there like this, where you are still seeing new things 2 years into a game? It's amazing. It's amazing. And sure, we all have issues with the coding and the way that you DC, and it seems like when they fix one thing, 10 things get broken. But man, at its heart, the idea of PUBG and the realism that they tried to put into the game, getting it kind of close to a military sim, but at the same time balanced in a way that makes gameplay fun and fair for everybody, it's unrivaled. In my book, as far as battle royales go, it is unrivaled, and I have so much fun playing this game. And what you're seeing here is just a little bit of filler for fun. I happened to land near the AFKs and I went after them, and one of them is still up over there and his buddy is desperately trying to save his life. His buddy came all the way across the field after grabbing a pistol or whatever he had, and he went for it, man. Good for him. Tried to keep his buddy alive. That's what you do in this game. Put it on the line for your teammates. Such a good damn game. Now, I know the video may be running a little long, but I had to throw this in here, guys. I've been waiting to put this one in for a long time, waiting for the right spot. This is me being a ghost and my buddy Apollo waiting to take this shot. He takes the shot. It's a headshot. He scopes back in, and I'm going to show this to you in slow motion. This is what happens when you play against magicians.
What the fuck just happened? How did he pick up a level 2 helmet instantly? You blew the 3 off of his head and then he had a level 2 helmet on after. Do you have it under it?
I'm not... yeah.
200 IQ play.
Got him!
Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you guys so much for being so awesome. I look forward to seeing you in the next video or the next live stream. Until next time, the truth is out there. Remy out.